Hello, my name is Shirley, and welcome back for another episode of HoI 3 in Black Eyes as PRC, and we're steadily approaching the episode 100. I'm pretty sure that we are going to go over 100 at least in this playthrough, but we are definitely moving into Germany, and I realized that I can actually move this one across the river, because Prague is not connected to Rakovnik. That actually helps us a decent chunk in there. Well, let's keep on going. Oh, and we are attacking against a headquarters in Most. So we're slowly getting some more in there. Oh, right, and we're pushing that one further in. We got some more troops heading in from the south, or, well, the areas that we conquer in Yugoslavia. We'll probably go ahead and take, actually, we'll take these two. And start moving these two around towards Skopje. We still got quite a bit of fighting to do against the Italians over here. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and move these two towards the border. And also, there's no one in Kerkura, oddly enough, so I'm going to redeploy that one, and then start moving this one down to the port. Oh, and there we go, that's another sinking at, oh, for the convoys going to Kalamata. But that's good. Right, and we've got a lot of troops moving in here. I guess this one's out of fuel. We can probably go ahead and utilize at least some of these units. And then these are part of the second corps, which is mostly on the southern side still. We'll send these down to Tirana. But I think, well, this corps could maybe also help. Actually, that's already heading north. I'm going to take these two. Start heading north as well. Get to Vienna, for example. Because we definitely do need more troops in the northern front line. The sooner we can get to Berlin, the sooner Germans will surrender. And then basically Romanians and Japanese will also surrender. Oh, but there we go. That's alright, the Creeks are still a thing, funnily enough. But I don't know if they have any areas. No, that's not there. Oh, yeah, no, I think they are still a government in exile, are they not? But they are still, technically speaking, alive. Actually, no, they don't. Hold on a minute, did I? No, that's definitely still a Greek ship. Alright, then what the heck is going on in here? Well, I guess it's best not to question it. But yeah, we're getting a bit more troops in here, so if we can get to Salzburg and Bad Reichenau, should be able to get a little bit more VPs off from Germany. They are almost a 40% surrender progress, so we're not too far from that. Ooh, and there we go, we got another unit in here. I guess this could also be moved over here to maybe help clear out the rest of the Czech Republic. Ooh, and Dresden is basically unprotected. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and start moving in here. Most of the time they probably won't do too much against us. They got a decent bit of troops in Berlin, but most of those have shattered recently. Oh, ground force focus just started. Right, so we may need to put that one back to the list. Oh, and we get assault gun and heavy assault gun for research. And warhead fusing advanced. Right, let me just quickly put in the ground force focus again. And then let's go for the, first of all, let's get the short barrel HE gun, and then assault guns, definitely want to research that. And I suppose the heavy assault guns might as well. We haven't built any, mind you, but the assault guns we are going to put to the top of the list. And the warhead fusing, that's now something that we can drop from the research queue. There we go, we got quite a few techs for the submarines now. We haven't unlocked the electro submarines yet, but we will, well, for research, that is, we will probably soon enough. So if Dresden is going to be another 5 points, that's going to be another, I think, 10% surrender progress or somewhere around, or like 8%, somewhere around there. Oh, we could take up ownership of captured mines. Oh. Hold on a minute. Are there actually that many? There are quite a few, yeah. You know what, yeah, might as well. So now here we have a look at the political map mode. That's one, that's one, that's one, that's one. Can I actually start building up the... Oh yeah, I'm going to invest in aluminium. That's good. And I suppose we don't need to buy that anymore then, do we? Manganese is something that we might want to buy. Let's buy that from the... You know what, I'm going to let the Soviets have their manganese. I'm going to buy that from South Africa right now. Because I suspect that the Soviets could probably save up a little bit. Okay. Oh, right, so those are actually surprisingly determined to defend Most. And to be fair, Most does have a bit of fortifications in their pillboxes. So not necessarily the easiest to hold on to. But yeah, we're not far from Berlin. We got some reinforcements arriving from the south. That should be relatively easy. The battle against the Italians, they're only down to 2 units now. We've got the HQ over here, so as soon as that is ready in 2 hours, actually, we'll assign that into the combat. That's going to give us a good commander for the combat, and it's going to give us the heavy artillery to break the enemy units a lot faster. And I suppose we've got on... Right, we've got Karakura. There's several units in there. I'll send one of these to Castoria. And then maybe this one, assuming that you've cleared out that, will just push to Castoria. And then we'll basically encircle the troops in the fortifications here. And then, you know, after that we can easily destroy them. So let me just double how... Oh, right, so yeah, Yeah, we just need to take Athens, essentially, to clear out Italy. As far as I can tell. Do I have a war goal against them? No, but I'm just going to go and put a conqueror in there. Because why not? Although, technically speaking, Italians might become a government in exile, for all I know. If that's the case, I can just use a console command to annex them. Because at that point, they shouldn't really have anything. Ooh, guidance advance, there we go. That's another of the torpedo techs that we don't need to worry about right now. There's another submarine as well. And there's the infantry division, so that's the... I believe, yeah, that's the full core now. We are going to get some more industry very shortly. Actually, loads of industry very shortly. And then we'll get some more ships later on in the year. Still got some of these pillboxes, but they're not really that expensive. I'm just going to build those. We are going to get another submarine tomorrow, actually, and we'll start getting some of the tactical bombers. And some more frigates. Some more destroyers. And some more twin-engine fighters as well soon enough. So we've got some troops heading down south. We've got quite a bit of planes in here. I'm going to leave at least one troop behind in here, just in case there's some rebellions. Actually, we'll leave two. And it's going to be in... That's going to be a split. That's going to go to Belgrade. And then maybe actually one of these is going to stay in Trieste. We're still getting at least one more unit in here. That's going to get to Spital. That's going to push through. We're actually going to get to Salzburg. I don't know if Bad Reichenau is empty or not. It might be, admittedly. And let's also go ahead and start advancing into these two. I'll give a bit of a support attack from here. Oh, well, that was easy. Both of these were just instantly shattered. Alright then, well... I guess we're going to attack that one then. Right, I don't think the Germans are in a good shape on most of these units. At least, so we've taken Dresden. How's the... They are now 47.6%. So they are definitely slowly but surely surrendering. And, well, we are getting them to surrender. We can probably push into Finsterwald. Yeah, there's only two headquarters in there, and neither one of those is actually even anything too special. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get this one to Kustrin. I suppose that can push along here. Yeah, Meissen was an instant victory. I suppose we can also push into Lübben. So we are going to be... Oh, there we go, manganese surplus, level 4. Very good. There's the last submarine for Saigon. Well, of that particular group anyway. I suppose we are already pushing into Rakovnik. We've got another unit in here. We can probably just push against that naval infantry. Yeah, there we go. That's an instant victory. I suppose we're already pushing there, so that can get to Deggendorf. So we are going to get to Munich soon enough. So that's going to be another 10 VPs, actually. Nuremberg is another 5. Zen is another 2. Leipzig would be another 5, to be fair, if we can get there. I mean, we've got some more reinforcements arriving from the south, so we'll be able to spread out the troops a bit further. But yeah, we're definitely getting towards Innsbruck as well, so... Yeah, I suspect that the Germans are going to be done for today. Most likely. In the meanwhile, the Italians are still surprisingly well holding off against us for now. I mean, I'm sure that they will fall soon enough. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and redeploy this one. And the one already in here is going to start pushing to Pramanta to encircle the enemy. And then they'll probably start attacking us here somewhere. And then we're going to start attacking the troops in there probably soon enough afterwards. Oh, there we go. Mass events advance. More manpower. A bit less industry, but it's not really that bad of an impact. Now we'll get another... Well, that's another medium bomber. Speaking of which, actually, we've got the medium bombers in here. I'm going to go ahead and move these into Tirana. We'll do the reserve trick so they don't lose organization while they move. They have mostly repaired. So I don't think the Italians have that much of an air force. They probably do have planes. And probably much better planes than what we have. But let's go ahead and do a bit of a ground attack in here. There's not really that many airfields that they have. They got Athens, and that's about it. And there we go. That is making a bit of difference in this combat. One of the enemy units already shattered. Because of that. Well, there we go. Victory at Finsterwald. Actually, I suppose we're taking that one already. We could push into Perlovivari. Another unit. Wait a minute, that's the uranium, yeah? Right then. There we go, victory at Most. Very good. Chemnitz is going to be something that we'll actually be able to advance soon enough, actually, as well. It doesn't... it's got a lot of anti-aircraft guns, actually. Oh, right, we got all the radars in here, right, so that's why we got a bit more information about these units. Not necessarily massively extra, but some, for sure. Oh, and propulsion, there we go. We can get the torpedo upgrades now. Researchers. I haven't started researching the support submarine because I don't want to get the extra visibility and reduce air defense. The extra range is nice, of course, for the submarines, but that's hardly an issue at this point in time. Soviets want to buy some more fuel. I guess we can sell them a little bit further. We are a little bit low on crude oil, admittedly. I'm sure that we can sort that out sooner or later. We'll go ahead and move in another 2 infantry over here. And the defenders, there's only 1 unit defending now in Florina. That is no doubt going to be falling. Our troops over here are pushing further into Austria. I suppose we can actually take Bad Reichenau already. And these are already pushing in here, so I guess that's... Ooh, major victory. What was this? This was the Florina. Right, we lost 4,600 men. They lost 27, almost 28,000 men, actually. So that's pretty decent. They are... Right, they are not doing actually any counterattacks against us right now. We'll leave one behind. We'll actually go ahead and move in one of the motorized division down south. And then these 2 can push into the rear province of... oh, Libane. Let's go and send one of the armored division to deal with that Iranian unit. I mean, suppose 2 can play that game. I've been doing it already against the enemy, so if they are now trying to do something like that, it's not the end of the world, I'll be honest. And Americans, they want to sell us crude oil. You know what? Do we have the money? We kind of do. I'm going to buy some crude oil. It's not going to be even nearly enough, mind you, but it's still at least some crude oil. I think once we've taken Braunau, we'll move that to the north. This one's going to move in here already. And push along here a decent bit further. And have the... Oh, the reinforcements have arrived in here. Right, we're going to go ahead and send these towards Berlin. Technically speaking, we could start attacking Berlin already, but it's potentially going to be a bit too risky for now. So we're attacking Wittenberg. And Potsdam is under attack already as well. So little by little, we are winning these. Oh, and payment received. Very good. Right, so I suppose this one could be pushing in. Is the 23rd Corps is... that's spread pretty far. Or pretty wide, rather. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. But we are going to be encircling the enemies in here very, very shortly. They'll probably start attacking us at that point. As they attack in here, we've got 2 units attacking the headquarters for the most part. I mean, they've got a little bit strengthened units in there. Oh, there we go. Bridging equipment. A medium velocity gun. We can get the medium armor, another upgrade finally. So let's just get that underway. Also, we did get the tank destroyer an upgrade recently. So what is the tank destroyer model right now? It is ISU 122. Alright then. And what do we have as our medium armor? That's the T38 or T34 38 model 1944. And light armor is the LTTB 85mm D5T. I believe the heavy armor, that's IS2, and infantry tank guns was D100. Special purpose armor is still the T37. Like, special purpose armor usually just has one name, and it just, you know, they improve that over time. Right, so we've got the bridging equipment. We can take that one off the list. And then, what was the thing? Extra wide tracks. Ah, okay. So that can be dropped for the research, or from the research for now. So we've still got 211 techs to research. Still quite a few. I guess, actually, if they're moving away from here, I'm going to get a bit of support attack with the headquarters. And there we go. Salonika set in route. And... oh, right. Salonika right over there. So we're seeing a few more convoys. Hopefully, and then these 2 can start pushing forward. I'll go ahead and take that one. Push another one in here. We can get to Traunstein. Oh, there we go. Victory at Edessa. So if we take that one, we can cut the enemy off in here to some degree, at least. From their main front line. Potsdam was another victory for us. Oh, and if we're taking that one already, we could probably push into Leipzig, to be fair. They're already 57% surrender progress. So if we just keep this going for a little bit longer, like if we can take... I guess Munich? Nuremberg would be 5 points. Dresden is another 5. So Munich and Dresden is going to be 15. Of course, if we can get to Berlin, that would be quite a bit. Do we have another victory condition? Not yet. We've got the East Germany, I suppose, but yeah, we do not have the... Oh, we do actually have Küstrin province control by Comintern, but it might be that it was captured today or something. So they may not have taken the... Or we don't have that yet active. It takes a day. I guess it's time to start attacking Berlin. And also, we're under attack. Ah, right, they're trying to attack over here. Okay, well, that's hardly an issue. We've got another unit heading down southeast, so I'm actually going to... Oh, well, no, they're going to do a counterattack. Well, Captain is probably going to be holding off the front line here quite nicely. The enemy doesn't... Well, they actually do have some piercing attack in there. We've got only 35 armor on our side, compared to their 68 piercing, so yeah, not necessarily the easiest. But we can... Actually, one of the things that I just realized, we could probably get the body armor these days. That gives a lot of defensiveness and toughness for engineers. So we've got engineers in almost every unit. It does make them a bit more expensive, and it does make them slightly slower. But let me just double check, actually. If we just take an infantry division over here with engineers, what is the movement speed? It is 4.5, so actually... I don't see why not to take that at this point. It used to slow down all infantry and all that, so that was a bit of a problem. But at this point, I'm going to take that. It does increase the morale as well. And again, the defense and the toughness goes up quite a bit, so it does help a long way. We do have a few more infantry units in here, so I'm going to go ahead and send one of these to Zagreb. And then maybe another one could be going to, like, Vienna or something. And then I suppose these two can push towards Nuremberg. Or help push towards there. And we still got a couple more units around Prague. We'll push these towards Leipzig, I think. There we go. We've won the Battle of Edessa once more. The counterattack against us in here is not going all that well for the Italians. We have surrounded the enemy. They're not out of supplies yet, I don't think. But I guess, actually, we don't really need to even destroy those. Get these in here. Right, we're defending in here still. I guess one of these will go in there. I suppose, actually, both of them can just go down that way. They haven't got the enemy out for Larissa. That's going to be another nice location to have. Oh, Battle of Berlin was a victory. Huh. Okay, well, that was a lot faster than I expected. It might be that by 16th of September 1946, Germany will surrender. Because they are, technically speaking, the last major power that is in the Axis. It has not turned into a government in exile yet. That's kind of useful, actually. And the resources are just arriving here. We do have another... that's another twin-engine fighter. Alright, let's go ahead and start getting some more in here. We haven't put in commanders for most of these, admittedly. I guess we'd quickly just get someone in charge of this. Assign it under the Western Army Group, which is a bit far away, admittedly, but that's alright. We move these into Budapest. And more convoys being sunk. We are having a bit of supply issues over here in Greece, so it might be a bit of delayed before we can push all the way in. But is Munich... the 65% surrender progress right now. If we were to get in there, we haven't taken Berlin yet. But I suspect that they will fall very shortly. In a matter of a few hours. So that means that I believe... If we are already over... Oh, yeah, there we go, 100%. So, at midnight, they will fall. Won the battle in Berlin. So this is going to be the moment of truth. I think we should be getting all of Germany. There we are. We have annexed Germany. And we've got a decent bit of extra industry right now. Now we are going to... Oh, and Romania as well. Oh. Right, so Turkey got 2 provinces in there. Fair enough. And Japan is gone now. I believe I got basically all the Pacific Islands then. Not quite all of them. Australians have taken at least one. Or a few of these, actually. And actually, the Americans had taken most of the islands now. And also, okay, so we've got basically not all that much from the Pacific, but that's alright. So there goes Japan and Germany. We're zinc neutral. We've got ball bearings already. We are still building a ball bearing. Oh, rise of victory conditions. Allies have 8 or 9 of them. Okay, well, there's Greece. And then I suppose Bactrasian is going to be a little bit trickier. What do we have as the decisions by chance? Zinc. We could buy that, but yeah, no, I don't know if that's going to be... Ooh. Right, Division Germany Comintern right now. We don't need to do that one. So I'm guessing, if we have a look at our wars... Wait, I'm still fighting in Germany, Italy, and Japan. Okay, right, so I may need to do a bit of save editing to remove those. And then the war against Italy is still, of course, going on. But I suspect that, technically speaking, they shouldn't be a problem anymore. I think what I will do is I will go ahead and create some more puppets. We shall create a puppet of, oh, we could make Luxembourg. You know what, sure. That's going to give us the 3 puppets already. Then we can make Czechoslovakia. That's going to be a little bit more. That's going to be number 4. Then we'll create a puppet of Albania. We will create a puppet of Austria. So that's already quite a few nations in here. We are probably going to turn a puppet of Germany, but I suspect that if I make a puppet of Germany... I don't actually know if I can even make a puppet of Germany. I can. Right, but we're technically speaking still at war with them, so that could cause a problem. So we're not going to do that quite yet, but we will do that. Well, actually, you know what? We are going to do that. There we are. So Germany is now... Yeah, we've got a truce with them. Good. And we, technically speaking, are still at war with Germany initially, but I suspect that that's just going to be taking a day to go over. Similarly, are we getting... Got a lot of industry in here. We've got a whole lot of production. Okay, well, I suppose what I could do... is there still... Well, there's probably going to be quite a bit in there. I'm just going to go ahead and make another core of armored units. So actually, we'll get 4 mechanized divisions. With heavy armor, even. Let's see, self-propelled artillery would be pretty good. We could probably put in assault guns there. We'll have the division HQ, half-track transport. Could put the armored engineer. They got a fairly good combat stats, actually. So that's 100 IC per. And we'll make 4 of these. A little bit expensive, but I suppose at least it's going to give us something to produce. So are we actually... no, we got a truce with Germany. They should be having a different... Oh, actually, let me... Yeah, no, they still got... The Nazi is in power for whatever reason. Okay, so we've got these. I can still attack... Oh, yeah, I think it's time for us to clear out the Italian pocket in here. The Italians are trying to attack us in a lot of places. I suppose we can go ahead and take most of these troops now, down south. Technically, I probably could have waited with the Germany to get a DDR, but it's alright. Oh, there we go. So DDR is now... Oh, is that... Ah, they're Comintern member, but they're no longer... Right, they're not a puppet anymore. Well, it's a bit of a shame, but understandable. We've still got plenty of puppets, mind you. Wait, are they... So they're Comintern member, I can't actually see in their territories right now. So there's some shenanigans happening in there. Oh, and Mongolia is a thing now. Oh, because the USSR is no longer at war. Right, so they're probably not getting the massive amount of industry either from the Americans anymore. Well, they might actually be. Well, let's just wait for the day to take over. Ooh, there we go, Puppet Master. So we get a bit more manpower, money, some leadership, and resources. And improved security units advanced, so that's something that we can then drop from the research queue. That's good, but we don't need to... Oh, there we go, now we can see the areas. So let me just double check. Yeah, DDR is fine. Mongolia is a puppet. Austria is a puppet of mine. Albania is a puppet. Czechoslovakia is a puppet. Luxembourg is a puppet. Slovakia is a puppet. Hungary is a puppet. So I've got quite a few puppets going on. Technically speaking, it still says that I'm at war with Italy and Germany and Japan. So the Japan... So I basically just need to remove Germany and Japan from that war at this point. From the save itself. And Italy will be getting rid of soon enough. But Germany doesn't exist. Japan doesn't exist. Oh, and I've got all of that already. Oh, there we go. That's actually quite nice. So how's the puppet, or the pocket over there? It's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and take the bomber crew. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, right, we brought the bombers into here. Right. It's a little bit closer, so do a bit of ground attack. Should be able to clear out the pocket here with these. At least for the most part. I've got some hits there at least. Go ahead and start another attack from here. That's going to be 5 units, all from different directions, so that's going to be a fairly significant penalty for them from the development. And, well, we might need a bit more troops in here total, admittedly. So there's some American planes flying through. Oh, well, the Americans probably are not fighting any wars now. Yeah, no, the Allies are basically all at truce. Let's see. USA. Yeah, they are at peace. Oh, I could liberate Yugoslavia. I mean, I could probably just turn them into a puppet sooner. Although we don't want to do that quite yet because that's going to cut into our supply routes quite heavily. Are we going to... Oh, Right, we might still have these areas in here. So we'll still have Trieste. We'll have at least some sort of a point of entry into Europe then. So build up the naval base and air base in there. Oh, and our total IC has dropped quite a bit. Well, it's alright. Oh, Greece declare independence. Oh. Alright then, so is Italy actually not a thing anymore? Italy's not a thing anymore. So I don't have any more wars. Oh, goodness. Actually, that might explain a little bit why we are potentially having some issues. Do we still have the... Yeah, we still got the total economic mobilization. Alright then. Well, we're no longer at war. So there is that. We got some of the troops in foreign territory. Let's go ahead and move these out. So I guess we did not get a crease. I'm going to wait a little bit with my troops in here. I suppose actually if we did that, we can just go ahead and turn Yugoslavia into puppets. They get a lot of ground. But we can then get our troops back into our territories. We'll probably get most of these into Albania, to be fair. Oh! Right, Albania actually didn't get the port over there. That's a bit of a shame. I held that territory, to be fair. So we got zinc surplus. Oh, right, we lost some of the surpluses. We lost some... Oh, right, we got some more heavy industry at least. We've got over 460... Well, yeah, we've got 460 base IC now. That's pretty decent. Did the law by chance change? No, it's still at total economic mobilization. We're going to keep these as is for now. We're not ready to necessarily go for a full-on peace time yet, but I do wonder actually if the allies are going to start to... Well, I wouldn't say disappearing, but... Oh, right, the Germans have these. Oh, and... Yugoslavia annexed Croatia. Oh, right, they got the area there. Okay, so that gave all the areas to... Oh, they did have cores in there, okay. That's fine by me. So I'm guessing they are still... Yes, they are still a Comintern puppet. How many puppets do I actually have? 5, was it? Let me have a look. So the puppet master... Because there's multiple levels to the puppet thing, I think. Or at least there used to be. Create puppet master will require 9. We've got 6 currently, okay. So it's a little bit easier said than done. Oh, actually, is the heavy industry... Right, so that's consumer goods during peacetime. We don't actually need any consumer goods yet. Although we're getting a little bit closer. Let me just double check that I am truly in peace. There might still be a hidden war, admittedly. I just won't show, but it's, yeah, it probably still is there. Right, so the Comintern only got about 1/3 of the total VPs in the world. And the Allies have the rest of them. But I'd say at least we destroyed Germany, and the Axis in general. Oh, did the... Oh, Czechoslovakia or some territories back from Hungary. Right, it's going through the various areas, returning them to... Oh, Italy declared independence from France. So am I at war with Italy again? Oh, I am. Alright then. Oh, back to war. No rest for the wicked. At the bright side, if we can clear out all of Italy and turn Italy into my puppet, that's going to be yet another area in here. And we'll be getting a lot of extra resources from our puppets, so there's that. Oh wow, we're getting a whole lot of crude oil from convoys. Right, let's just go ahead and send in basically all of the units that we have in here. We can probably just redeploy onto the Italian border. Most of these, I think we'll leave the main HQs in here, but the rest of the troops can start moving closer as well. I guess we'll just take all of these and redeploy further north. Maybe up to Trieste. Actually, speaking of Trieste, we've got a unit in here that can pull or push towards Venezia. Oh, they did have a unit in here. Okay, well... probably not very long. Oh, there's a zinc shortage. That's not good. And there's a couple destroy all the frigates right now. Let's put those into the reserve fleet. And we've got the armor plate thickness is something that we can take off the research queue. And there was something in the submarine section. Right, anti-air armaments. Yeah, we can take those off. But with that, I believe we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.